Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, and alongside us is Shams Charania, who will be hanging out, chatting with us for a bit. Shams, great to have you with us as always, man.
Absolutely, and BA, there's a lot to talk about these days, so thanks for having us.
Tee us up now. Is the news robust or minimal at this time of year?
Oh, BA, it's always fluid with me.
And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Miles Turner.
You know, a trend like this isn't going to please the coach or the front office. He's been a little more focused on other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on. And I'm sure they've talked to him about it.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Gary Harris out there with Gary Trent. And it's Turner in at the center position. And for Chicago, we've got Buzelis. Trey Jones is out there with MP. Then there's Okoro, and it's Collins in at the 5. Here we go. And Chicago starts out with the ball here. Let's toss it to the sideline, where we've got more on MP's historic season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's been shooting lights out all year long. He's now made the second most triples ever in a season. And, you best believe it, no shot is out of his range. Guys?
Yeah, he's a real flamethrower, isn't he? Milwaukee with the ball. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. And Giannis throws it down.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
MP right side. And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it. Antetokounmpo surveys. With a step back. Good. He hits the jumper. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket on the night.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Shams, what's changed over the years?
BA, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure, they get the college experience, the big tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. Kuzma. Wilson grabs the board.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wilson's got 8.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Harris outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And Shams, the landscape of the Eastern Conference drastically shifted by the run of Achilles tears in last year's playoffs.
Yeah, BA, it felt like one after the other. Every week there was something big in the playoffs last year. And devastating for the teams particularly, but the league at large. And situations like these only amplify those voices saying that the league has to find a way to figure out how to protect players from injury. Is it lesser regular season games during the regular season? Is there a formula? Is there a method to potentially decrease the amount of significant injuries we see?
Here's Turner. Chicago making their last shot. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Turner almost invites contact around the rim. He's such a strong physical player.
2 minutes. Pass to Wilson. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Trent on the wing, defended by Jones. Throws it up high. Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. But what's in it for them?
You know, BA, I'm going to tell you guys, because this is a nice family environment here at the desk. It's always something for me to 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source or a relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you need someone. And so for me, I go every day and try to build the best relationships I can.
Hey, and let's face it, we're in the entertainment industry. And how entertaining is it to get a scoop from Shams?
Come on now, we're all waiting for it.
Pass to Antetokounmpo for three. Wilson grabs the board. Bulls leading by 8. There's a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim.
And that's a well-timed play with Buzelis ready to catch and finish.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they got it on autopilot and they look totally dejected.
Here's Wilson. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Drives to the hoop. Deflected.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Chicago ahead, up 7. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where... For Chicago, Okoro is checked in for Williams. Wilson comes in for Sexton. And it's Jones in for Giddey. Milwaukee also changing it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Sims. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Jackson. And Harris is subbed in for Green. And the Bulls also making a change. Yabusele's checked in. And Shams, we're seeing a transition in regional media, the RSN, the Regional Sports Network, with cord cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSNs is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcasts via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. The national broadcast is big, guys, especially here at 2K TV, but the local audience is very much an important part of the NBA ecosystem.
On the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Gary Harris out there with Gary Trent. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the 76ers put on a show. He scored 53 points, and he was dealing assists all around. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Great report there, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Shams, with so many entertainment options out there, Commissioner Silver has said the league cannot be complacent.
Boy, is there ever. I mean, you think about the new TV deals, you think about the rise of social media. We're seeing so much innovation in this world, just in general, across all sports, and the NBA is no different. And certainly, the league office has been very proactive, looking to improve this product at every turn, and a lot of this is around social media and around the internet and around their young consumers and young fans.
Okoro outside. Back to Yabusele. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, MP. He buries it from 3. MP's got 18 points in the game.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Trent. Let's go with a three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists now tonight. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for Yabusele. Milwaukee also changed it up. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. And it's Kyle Kuzma in for Prince. Chicago leading by 4. MP high post. 18 points for him. And it's good. 2 points.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
And Shams, thanks for dropping in, man. It is always a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, we've got to do this again soon. I've got news coming up on the other line here. Hold on, I'm going to run, but we'll definitely do this again soon.
We know he's always got news.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
MP left side. This one for 3. MP buries the triple.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. It's Kuzma with the miss. The Bulls have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. MP inside, hounded by Harris. Kicks it out to MP. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Buzelis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Wilson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
And here is Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. From outside the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. MP getting it done for the Bulls. What a game from deep. Making 5 trays. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
Certain to be a highlight of All-Star Weekend. And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Bucks.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, fans of NP or Cade Cunningham got to see them in different roles recently. The 2 NBA stars tried their hand at coaching, manning the bench for 2 youth teams to promote their new league. I talked to MP about it, and he told me I've always had an interest in coaching. This was a great way to get my feet wet and also help some incredibly talented kids along the way. Sounds like MP has his post-playing career all lined up, guys.
Yeah, sure does. Great stuff. Thank you. Trey Jones is out there with MP. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and of course, controlling the boards.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And B.A., that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Pass to MP. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, MP from way out there.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. And here is Antetokounmpo. Kuzma, left side. 5 to shoot. Out to Harris. Shoots. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
From deep, MP, another 3 for Chicago.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Let's take a moment to appreciate some of the NBA's toughest defensive teams. Number 1, the Bulls.
Points allowed is one of the key indicators for good defensive effort. And this team does a nice job because they force opponents into tough shots. They don't allow easy shots. They're all on the same page. They're aggressive. They're focused. They pay attention to detail. And for 48 minutes, they're going to make their opponents uncomfortable.
Turner, no good. Chicago with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Pass to Jones. Here's Okoro. MP looking around. MP drives in. Good on the shot. MP's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Back to Trent. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. There's a screen by Turner. Kuzma for 3. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Trent, the pass to Turner. Over to the wing. Trent outside. Fires the 3. Wilson grabs the board. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Buzelis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Buzelis has got 9.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Milwaukee also changed it up. Bobby Portis comes in for Turner, and Prince is subbed in for Antetokounmpo. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Trent. Portis outside. Now Kuzma, covered by Smith. Shoots a fadeaway. Yep, It finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 7.
Boy, Kuzma's such an impressive player, able to dial it in from these in-between spots with relative ease.
Yep, that one goes.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Harris finds Kuzma. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Trent. Chicago with a rebound. Wilson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Kuzma for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 7 tonight. Into the lane. And another one!
I mean, yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4th most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. Kuzma, that's good.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Bulls out in front, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Green out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. Wilson's got 43 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
You don't see the hook shot too often these days, but hey, it can be so effective.
Yabusele the screen. Down low. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Outside Sexton. Yabusele the screen. Here's Wilson. Prince grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 19. Pass to Green. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Portis with a screen on Yabusele. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. Count it, good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Collins, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Yabusele. Okoro is checked in for Sexton. And it's Trey Jones in for Giddey. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Prince. Harris is checked in for Jackson. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Green. Trent with it. Harris outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on MP. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Bulls leading by 20. Pass to Jones. Back to MP. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
Harris a screen. Here's Kuzma. They get it back.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Buzelis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Yeah, this demonstrates how confident Buzelis is. He knows he can be lethal off the catch.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. There's a screen by Turner. Kuzma for 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And clearly they have this team's number, winning the first 2 meetings with 2 left to play.
Another one falls! Amazing!
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch him go to work this season.
Well, now he has pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year.
And he's done it 30 times. I mean, it's unreal. That was the mark that prime Wilt Chamberlain established all the way back in 1963.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Inside, here's Turner. Excellent D there from Collins.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
MP finds Collins. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
MP drives in. Collins passes to Okoro. From deep, MP. And he cans that one.
They're leaning on him heavy, and he's responded. He can carry the load.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. See you next time.